game in 5 days, so I'm conditioned.
Oh, yeah, you're fine.
I'm a picture. I'm an athlete.
Match honed.
Yep. High summer.
Yeah, it is. Well, you've got a good colour on you. Look, the very picture of health there, if I may say so. Peter Siddle has been drafted into...
As I continue my 11 a.m. beer.
Dead pony. This is defended from the crease by Root out towards short extra cover, and there is no run. The slips, I've noticed the slips in this match are very steeply arranged. Both teams have done that. So first slip, keeper, and then very quickly, deeply, they arrange themselves. So second slip probably about level with the wicket keeper, and then third slip another couple of yards ahead of that, fourth slip a yard or two ahead of that as well. So it's a quite a menacing looking cordon, or slip cauldron as our friend Atif sometimes calls it, which is also another good descriptor. Root has 5, faces up to Siddle now, gets a ball that hit him a bit and takes the inside edge as he attempts to defend it, and it rolls out towards short mid-wicket. It's fielded. Root smiles, that boyish smile, and I'm pleased to see that with Joe Root. I think he's important.
Athos is doing his thing, being pretty friendly and calm self, while Ward decides to be a really stupid C word for an hour.
Oh, really? I have seen one of those set-piece interviews. I wonder if it's the same one. Athos has done lots of good interviews for Sky, and I wonder if it was that one. He seems... I mean, we know he's a character, and he's hard as nails and everything, Steve Ward, but I wouldn't have him down as a Bradman by any means.
Elixir of Azazel sends a screen grab of the unintentional funny title. Wokes gets head soon after lunch. I think head is
every time. What turns out to be an innocuous delivery from Nathan Lyon, pitching outside off and turning further away to Rory Burns, taken by the keeper.
I think we're going to see a lot of Lyon in this match, and probably Morne. It's turning a lot for a day 2 pitch.
Yeah. Well, Rooty might have to bowl a few overs in the second innings as well, with Jimmy probably on the sidelines. This is defended into the offside by Burns. There's no run.
I wonder, particularly after Wade's brief cameo innings yesterday, whether the Aussies thinking we could have done with a bit of Labuschagne, a bit of extra spin. Because Lyon obviously will do his thing this first innings, but bowling last, he would have been very handy.
Yeah. Lyon, nicely flighted delivery just outside Burns' off stump. He's forward to it, pushing it back up to the bowler. No run.
What does Labuschagne bowl? Does he bowl leg spin?
Supposedly leggies, yeah.
Yeah, a bit of leg spin filth, I think. Good name as well. Beautiful bit of flight this from Lyon. Takes the outside edge of the bat as Bird drops forward, and it runs away quickly and then gets all the way to the boundary for a semi-streaky one of these.
Looking at Lyon here, I've seen him need 1 or 2 overs to get going. He seems right on it.
Yeah.
The captain's tossing the ball and he's ready, like he's been thinking about this match and this moment.
As you should be. I don't really hold much luck with this looseness stuff.
Yeah.
Wide of the crease this time, Lyon pitches outside off, turns a little bit away, and Burns allows it to pass through. So the score remains 46 for 1. Just decent progress, I suppose, from England. Not going too mad. Settling into a nice test match rhythm. This whole match is, and I'm pleased to see it. 1 slip in place in the short leg. Fuller ball this time, and it's defended up towards mid-on. There's no run. It's the end of the 17th. It's 46 for 1.
The whole morning has had this very serene, pleasant feel where it's perhaps a calm before a storm, and both teams are just prodding each other a little bit, sizing each other up before the rest of the day.
Yeah.
And it's a great little battle. We've had chances made, and the odd ball edged or mistimed, but then runs being put on, and it's a bit of a relief actually that Burns. Okay, we saw what happened before, that England have not collapsed totally. 46 to 1 is okay.
David Wood says, I'm relying on the thought that Lyon may have used up his entire spin quota for the match in that first ball. Messi says, it's true the umpires have made some poor decisions, but so have the Aussies when it comes to reviews. Indeed, if they had reviewed, then Burns, we think, would have been gone.
Yeah. So it's another one you can put down to a mistake by both of those parties. Root faces up to Siddle and gets a full ball just outside the off stump and covers up in defence.
Here's an answer to a Roy of the Rovers question. Linux Leah alerts us to a series of children's books credited to David Warner called The Kaboom Kid.
David Warner?
According to this.
As in
What,
David,
that David Warner?
That one.
This David Warner.
What was his World Cup nickname? Knackle did a whole thing about the team. He looks like an old film star.
Then like Errol Flynn or something. Who was that? Once more, Siddle is to the crease and just angled down wide of fourth slip there by Root. He's going to come through for a single. Siddle momentarily flung his hands towards his head as if he'd had a bit of poor luck, but I think it was just quite well played by Root that time. Playing down in that very profitable area for him, Kane Williamson. Get a lot of runs down there in all forms of the game.
I can't think of any Roy of the Rovers cricket. I mean, there's the famous poem, play up, play the game. It's kind of romanticising schoolboy cricket.
So Botham's Ashes would have to be the closest to it, wouldn't it? I know that's real life. I do know the difference between real life and fiction.
There's a few Flashman stories, aren't there? There's Victorian stuff.
Okay, yeah, this is defended from the crease by Burns, just walking into the delivery as Siddle has come round the wicket to him.
We were talking about extras earlier, listeners, and you just had a Keith Chegwin moment there, didn't you?
Did I?
No, he's not real Keith.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes I don't know who's talking to who.
Would it if we changed your character's name to Keith?
It really would.
More interesting stuff on the Steve Wall business. The tweeters, Evil Scudis and Linux Leah both agree that he was just weird to see a grown man decide to be a gaping arsehole in a puff piece.
A full delivery from Siddle from around the wicket, which Burns half drives to
So Evil Scudis says the weird thing is he's done some not terrible things since leaving cricket, but once he gets brought back into the fold, he goes back to being a complete shit.
So make and they scamper through for a